This is Cherie with Rehash Fibre. We as fiber artists are very lucky people because there are times we get to use art to create our art. And I've got a couple examples for you today. One morning I was having my coffee and going through Instagram, and this beautiful glass tip spindle popped up, actually two of them, from Willette. And something happened in me where I'm like, I have to have it. That is the supported spindle for me. I've been shopping for one. I wanted something very special. This is it. I contacted them immediately, told them I wanted it. Those were two spindles that were gone. So they said the next time one was made, they would give me the opportunity to buy it. When that came around, I got it. It is beautiful. Willette and his wife live in New Hampshire. They run the business. He does the woodworking. Beautiful, beautiful woodwork. Spindles, bowls, and more. And that would be at stephenwillette.com. He's been doing woodwork for 40 years, and they do events and fiber festivals. Not only is the glass tip extraordinary, but the woodwork on this is just fantastic. And by the way, the glass tip is made by Slater, and his site is aaronslaterglass.com. I just cannot get over that there is an ocean scene inside the glass tip of this spindle. It is mind-boggling. And seeing as the Gulf of Mexico is not too far down the road, it's pretty fun for me. So this is my drop spindle. Fabulous. All right, the other piece of art is this that caused me to have a complete impulse buy that I've never done quite like this before. I saw it on Instagram, and 4 clicks later it was mine. I didn't even think. All I saw was the beauty of these colors, and click, 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 it was mine. And then I thought, what happened to that deal I made with myself that I was going to try to use up some of this stuff, a lot of it, before the next fiber festival that I go to? Well, that completely went out of my mind. This did not break the bank. This made me extremely happy, so not a problem really. Okay, but this is from Kelly, and her business is On a Quest for Fiber, and that's Fibre. So if you're looking for that on Etsy or Instagram, run it all together just like that, On a Quest for Fiber, and you will see her beautiful work. So now let's get on to spinning this. To spin with the supported spindle, I like to start by having a leader on here. Just going to tie it on the regular way. I have too hard of a time trying to get enough twist in the fiber to get started. I like to use this. So I've got my leader ready. I'm going to get a little bit of fiber ready. Get very nice fiber when you're learning how to do this. Comb top is great because it's organized, it will spin easy. You do not want to be fighting with what's in your hand while you're trying to spin with one hand and draft with the other hand. So I have this beautiful comb top that is merino wool and silk, and it is just beautiful. All right. So what I'm going to do, and if you notice, I am a right-handed person, but I spin with the supported spindle with my left hand because I try to balance the work in my arms. This arm, my right arm, gets very tired with crochet and knitting. So when it's not as detailed of work, I try to get my left hand to do the work. And I'm spinning counterclockwise, or the S spin. It works better for me when my thumb pushes out. So we're going to bring this fiber up to the top. I'm going to hold it with other fingers so that this does not get involved with it yet. I'm going to give it a nice away twist, counterclockwise twist, and get the twist built up in there. I can feel the bouncing off the tip of the spindle that it's getting twist. Now we've got enough twist in there. I'm going to start introducing this and let the twist build up into this. It can be tricky getting going. Just be patient. And I'm very much not a pro at the supported spindle, which is kind of good because I can teach you how to go along and what I do wrong and what I do right. Now I could feel it was pulling away from my leader, so I'm going to get my leader down in here because it is the weakest spot where those two join, and I don't want to be pulling on that. It's a nice thing about a supported spindle. When you drop it, it's not like the drop spindle where it falls on the floor or the pavement or in the lake. That's all happened, and I feel horrible. As you see, with my hand, spinning away, drafting up just a little bit. All right, we're going to keep going. And I end up balancing between parking and drafting, and then sometimes just rolling with the draft. But sometimes it's nice to just have a control on either end. So as you see, I'm parking and drafting some. Oh, do whatever works for you. It's just really fun. And like I do on the great wheel, put a little extra spin in. I'm gonna put a little extra spin in here. All right, now wrap it back up. All right, so to go a little more slow-mo in case this is happening too fast, we're gonna bring the yarn up. This is the twisted yarn. I hate having too many wraps around. I just feel like it's a waste, but you gotta get it up towards the top. My nice fold is getting messy. That's all right. Always use other fingers to grip to keep it from going into the fiber. We're gonna get some twist building up again. Feeling it bounce off the tip of the spindle. I feel that twist. Now I can draft out a bit. There was a lot of twist going in there. We're gonna go again. Now you see when there's a lumpier spot, I don't like it. You have some options. I'm gonna let it unravel just a little bit and work that out because I didn't want a big lumpy spot. I'll let it unravel some more. Okay, see there, now it's gentle to work with. Now is what I call like warm caramel or taffy, where it's workable. Look at that, okay? So I've got it pulled out. I don't want to pull too far. We're now spinning again counterclockwise, getting that twist in there. Looks like there's a little slub in there. That's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. When I spin my own fiber, I don't go for perfection because then I might just go mad. I go for fun and do the best I can. And I still end up using all the yarn just for different stuff. And then when I want perfect yarn, I order it from the yarn shop. Okay, so here we go, spinning it up. Okay, now I'm going to show you when we go back in. You have to unwind it just enough. It's not unwinding the twist, it's just unwinding the yarn from the spindle. Then you need to wind it back up on the spindle at the base. I just can't believe how nice this glass blown tip glides in this bowl. It's fabulous. Okay, here we go again. Now, I gotta let that loosen up because too much twist went in. Here we go. You can hear that the twist got in there pretty tight. And winding it back up. And I'm going to show you how we're going to join some fiber. ready, I'm going to pull off just a bit, back over the finger, and pull a little tip to get ready. We're going to work that into this. I think I'm going to let this get worked out first. Okay. Sometimes it does feel tricky when you only have two hands and it feels like you need more to do the job. It is so worth it to learn. It's very fun. It's very relaxing. And you can get into that flow state. And like the magic of all spinning, you watch yarn come together right in your hands. Here we go. Pull a little bit, getting them to join. A little messy. There you go. The not perfect person has a very messy thread. Still wicked fun. Keep on going. Once that's plied, that will be hidden more. Here we go. We're going to unwind it a little bit and wind it back up. So you get the idea. When your spindle is full, I'm going to show you how to offload it. This is the way I do it. If you know a better way, please email me and let me know. I'm just going to teach you what I know. I use these dog bag rolls. They're very sturdy. I get them from our neighborhood canisters. Very strong, they'll last forever. Go ahead and just hold the fiber and start wrapping it on. And as you see, you can kind of get into a nice flow. Let my left arm do most of the work. My right arm just holds it, offload it all. All right, once you have it full, you've got this bobbin. I stick it right on the Lazy Kate and I'm able to ply it into the e-spinner. Works out really well. Here's a little tip though. Say you have two of them going and one runs out. Stick another one on there, and between the two strands that are left from what you're plying, and this is if you're doing a 2-ply, stick your third strand in there and just kind of work it together. If you need to use a little saliva, work it together, and then just go on spinning. And you can join that way. Works out great. Don't even know what's going on. It gets all twisted in there. After it's washed, it's all together. It works out well. If you're enjoying this programming, I would like to invite you to join the Rehash Fiber tribe. You can join me on patreon.com and just put in Rehash Fiber. And if you give as little as $1, $2, $3 a month, every little bit adds up and it helps me be able to continue to produce shows. Right now, we're gonna keep a little tally. I'm at the big 0. That's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. So it makes it even more special because if you're the first person that does it, you're the #1 Patreon person of Rehash Fiber. Anyway, I am going to do something fun. The first 15 people, no matter how much you give, I'm going to put your names on a list here. I'm going to say your name on the show. And after we have 15 people, I'm going to do a drawing for a skein of yarn. At my local yarn shop, Fibre Art Gallery, she's got this really cool yarn that is only sold there, and I'm going to get a skein of that for you. And so after we have 15 names, I will draw out a name and mail that skein to one of you. So anyway, that's a little something fun. The other thing I wanted to tell you about is, you might say, what's up with the name of Rehash? Well, here's how it came up. A couple years ago, I was spinning cat and dog fur and making very nice handbags. And I'll include that link to the show so you can kind of see what they look like. And the name of that business was Rehash. So rehash means taking a material and turning it into something else. And that's exactly what I was doing. Then when I decided to create a YouTube channel to share loads of information with you, I added Fibre. So it's Rehash Fiber. So that is how that came about. All right, happy spinning with your supported spindles, and thanks for watching.